It's Guts and Glory. Here we are again.
Alex was weak.
What?
He refused to play. He couldn't handle more bad rats.
No. I want to savor bad rats. I'm just
Couldn't
getting
handle
a taste.
it.
You know, Yang fam. I have to go Yang family. Hang on.
Could not handle it.
I mean, to be fair, Mr. High and Mighty, you didn't even finish the first game, and I'm gonna finish Bad Rats show because I unlike yourself, am a true fan of Bad Rats, and I am the Bad Rat.
In my own time, I've actually completed it 6 times. 2 of those times were one-handed, so I was jerking it the whole time.
Yeah, because I was, I love rats. I'm a rat guy. You know?
I'm a rat guy. Some people talk about No Nut November. How about non-stop Nut November? Okay.
Non-stop Nut November.
That actually sounds a lot worse. Don't do that.
Listen, you got at least 3 times a day, or you're a pussy. That car just fucking flew over me. Oh,
okay.
Stop. Don't do it. These cars are insane. I gotta run away. Oh God, look at that one.
Look at this fucking coward running away from the cars just because they're shooting him with cannonballs.
Yeah, I think the melee ones I think it can deal with. That cannon one can go fuck itself. That shit is not okay.
Alex,
Alright,
I've realized I'm gonna need to do some maths.
Oh yeah, and you're really good at that, I've heard.
There's a solid chance that one of our videos is gonna come out on my birthday.
Uh-huh.
And I want to make sure I know which one that is.
So you can do what exactly?
Just so I can be unbearable about it being my birthday.
Well, you know, at least you admit it.
Well, I'm not gonna fucking pretend I'm not gonna, like... I'm allowed to, I am actually allowed to enjoy my
Also, wait a minute, unbearable? Is being unbearable just limited to your birthday? Cause I hope that's not what you think.
It's being unbearable in a different way.
Well, shit.
Talk about fucking kicking a man when he's down. He's like a limbless blob that's still firing.
This is probably the worst, or one of the worst people to do with, because you're such a big target for the giant fuck you cannon. But that's okay, because that's just how I like it, dude. I like it hard. You know what I'm saying? I like it hard. You like it hard?
There goes the kid.
Don't need him. Kid holds us back, all right?
Is that a boy
he holds
or a
us
girl?
back.
You're saying he. I don't know if that's a boy or a girl.
It could be whatever you want it to be, big boy.
I don't like the tone you just took when discussing a child.
What do you mean?
I'm not a Japanese animator. You don't get
not with that attitude. Well.
Wait, what killed you?
I think I got crossbowed in the head.
Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, did you just get fucking sniped?
Yeah, I think I got fucking domed by that crossbow. Okay, this is the way to go. So we just go down this hill and we immediately we go on the road, and I was gonna say stick to it, and then I just took a turn. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave now. I'm just gonna leave now. Okay, my wife's arm is caught in the door. It's okay. She's fine.
Why are these people so angry at the Yang family?
The Yang family has done nothing wrong. Ever.
I think maybe there's got to be some explanation. What if, what if these people are actually the police?
Yeah, you know what? They look like the police.
Well, do you I don't know, like, have you been to every state?
Oh, I've lost a tire.
Oh, you've lost a wheel, yeah.
That's why I can't
Alex,
move.
You haven't lost a tire, the whole wheel was gone.
Nah. It's replaceable. It's like a flesh wound.
It's still the whole wheel gone.
Also, a flesh wound.
I did see blood there. I don't know who's bleeding, but someone got maimed.
It's a flesh wound.
You know what game we should do?
Get this fucking family out of my car. I'll do it myself.
What great family-friendly game we should do, and I can already feel that I'm gonna have to be the one to find a way to play it.
What?
Manhunt 2.
I don't even know what that is.
Do you not know about the Manhunt games?
No.
They were PlayStation 2 stealth games made by Rockstar.
I never played it.
Yeah, they were. The gimmick of them was that they were horribly graphic and violent video games at the time. Because it was like, I don't know. I never played the second one, but I played the first one. And the gimmick is that you're a death row inmate who's basically been like put in this situation where you're surrounded by psychopathic killers, and you've got to sneakily murder them horribly for the benefit of a snuff filmmaker. So you get like points for killing them in really brutal ways and shit. And the second one got horribly censored.
Well, that's interesting. That sounds like a good game for the holidays for the kids to enjoy.
Oh, God, Alex, I can't believe you've just decided we're doing that around Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know?
that or the Punisher.
I fucking hate this.
The Punisher, the Punisher video game.
That wasn't me driving into that. The cannon's like momentum pushed me in a straight line. And
Actually,
I could not turn.
Alex, I'm telling you right now. Here's what we're doing in December, right?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna find a PC version of that like mid-2000s Punisher game, and I'm gonna find a way to get rid of the censorship stuff around the brutal, like the nasty kills, and we're gonna do that. That's gonna be what we're doing.
Honestly, I'm down to clown with that. That sounds.
And fun. I'll tell you for two reasons. Number one, because it's obviously viscerally incongruous with the time, and the other one is that I just really remember liking that, like genuinely really enjoying that Punisher game when it came out.
I really have to ram through those gates slowly.
Also, there's you're familiar with Max Payne, right?
Yeah, I know of it. I've never tried any of the games personally, but I know what it is.
But you're aware
I've
of it,
seen
yeah?
some of it. Yeah.
There's apparently a famous mod for Max Payne 2 that basically it's the same campaign, but it's you're playing the Punisher and it replaces a lot of the characters with like Punisher characters, and it uses a lot of assets from that other Punisher game to get the stuff working. It also weirdly actually takes out the bullet time, because that's not a Punisher thing.
Huh.
Apparently it's still really good though. Never played it though. Never played Max Payne. I've heard good things. I want to try Max Payne, but I've never...
Yeah, well, the bullet time is like the thing that sells that game, and that's the thing that looked the most interesting to me as well. Like, you gotta be kidding me. Can you, would you please? Right, but, what?
Could you with a mouse?
Gonna make me drive back out too? Okay, that's fine. This car's still in tip-top shape. Let's go, family.
Yeah, so let's get back to dissecting what the Yang family did.
Nothing. They've done nothing wrong.
So, the Yang family, obviously despite their Asian heritage, I'm gonna say Chinese from the name Yang.
No, they're clearly from Croatia.
It could be Korean, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna guess Chinese.
Croatia?
The Yang family. Alex,
where is Croatia?
I have no fucking clue where Croatia is.
I was just like, I was like saying that, I'm like, where actually is that? I'm not very good at geography.
Where is Croatia?
Ethan, they're after me.
Southeast Europe.
It's Europe.
Ethan, they took my trunk out.
Croatia is geographically
Oh god.
It's like it's like next to like Hungary.
I've been killed.
Okay, it's like near Hungary. It's like
okay. So Croatia then, yes, I think that's the agreement.
It's like literally opposite like Italy. You know, because Italy kind of sticks out. It's like it's like the shoreline on like the north or like northeast side of Italy. It's like the country that's on the other side of that like shore. But yeah, so the Yang family, they're Asian Americans, but that's got nothing to do with what they did. It's just they are actually from
Croatia.
Connecticut.
Croatia.
The family.
I'm sticking to the Croatia story. You can't stop it.
Actually from Connecticut.
The way you say Connecticut sounds a lot like
Croatia.
yeah. You know, have you ever noticed that? Honestly, that's kind of weird. Isn't it?
Ethan, have you ever noticed that you say Connecticut an awful lot like Croatia?
If I remember correctly, we're calling this episode just Croatia.
Croatia, yeah.
There's no punchline.
Lowercase
no,
c.
Yeah, there's no punchline. There's no joke. It's just called Croatia.
Well, Croatia's no joke, Alex.
Yeah, clearly not. Oh god.
Oh, those are lasers.
Yeah, this is not. This is not okay. This is not in the realm of okay. I'm gonna take.
So what they did was they came from Connecticut.
Yeah.
Croatia. And
Connecticut away shit.
yeah. That's what the C in Croatia stands for. It's Connecticut, Croatia.
Croatia. Oh no.
But so
no.
yeah, they come from Connecticut. And
And
the thing is that there was a bake sale, lovely little local bake sale that Mrs. Yang,
my child had an arrow in their head.
provided some baked goods for the bake sale. Unfortunately for all the people in Croatia, Connecticut, interestingly, strangely named little town in Connecticut, Croatia, Connecticut, the baked goods she provided were absolutely chock full of
Heroin.
bad rats.
As opposed to good rats.
It's absolutely chocked full of poison. It's never identified what kind, but the coroner said, "Ooh, it's a doozy," and then died from looking at it. So pretty bad. Meanwhile,
pretty not good.
Mr. Yang was actually
Wait. What?
Balls deep in the mayor.
Oh, this story is taking a turn. That's fun. Okay, I'm invested now. I'm in it.
The male mayor. Not there's anything wrong with that.
Okay, fucking.
Actually, sorry. That actually was
There's
something
anything
wrong
with that.
There actually was something wrong with it, because while he was, there's nothing wrong with, if you don't know the context, of course, there's nothing wrong with being, balls deep in the mayor.
That was the worst police block I've ever seen.
You better still be playing as the Yanks on the next mission, I swear.
I'm playing on the Yangs on every track that allows me to play the Yangs, Ethan. What the fuck you think this is?
Okay.
They're taking the boss hat with like the beer like chugging device. That's got. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. They're gonna be furries. I take it back.
Okay.
Perfect.
So it was so without context, obviously there's nothing wrong with him being balls deep in the mayor, but the problem is that when Mr. Yang was fucking the mayor was actually dead. And
Oh yikes! That's taking a turn.
And it was Mr. Yang.
Don't
and it was
drive
Mr.
faster than that truck.
And it was Mr. Yang's fault, because you see, what Mr. Yang had actually done was he had, again, the coroner, after recovering from dying from the poison from looking at the other guys, stood up and he said, "Oh, it's like did him dirty like a grape." Because Mr. Yang had actually.
Ethan, are you all right?
Mr. Yang had. I'm trying to talk about some very serious true crime that happened.
Okay.
Mr. Yang had actually peeled the mayor.
Oh, like a potato?
No.
Like an apple.
Like a grape. Some people peel grapes. Back off.
Okay. That scares me.
I don't peel grapes, but I'm not Mr. Yang.
The fact that anybody peels grapes scares me a little bit on a fundamental level.
I don't peel grapes. Just fucking rinse those bad boys and get them in you.
I didn't even know anybody peeled grapes.
Yeah, some people peel grapes. But yeah, so he'd done that. And the worst thing was, how far could I take this? Because the thing is, I'm dancing around what I want to say. But I'm not sure if I can go this far.
It's okay. Remember, you can say anything
I
you
can't
want,
say.
and then we'll just,
I can't.
we'll just
no.
censor it later and pretend it never happened.
There's something I need to tell you about. That I can't tell you on. That I'll have to tell you when we're done.
None.
Yeah, you're in the void. Yeah. Oh, fucking delicious naan. Pass that over here, my guy.
Delicious. Now hold on. Can I? Hold on. This is genius.
Anyway,
Ready
so
for this?
Mr. Yang was fucking the mayor's corpse.
Of course.
While Mrs. Yang had
Watched.
poison. No, she was at the bake sale, poisoning everyone.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Keep
my bad. I
fucking-
wasn't fully in the story.
Keep up. And child Yang, gender undetermined,
Yeah.
was at school, and they were cyberbullying people,
As you do.
as you do. They were cyberbullying. They were sending messages talking about how, you know, like, oh, your hair's really pretty for dog hair, and things to that effect.
Very close to where she was working.
And it really upset the people that were cyberbullying. You know, and it was like really hard because the person that was cyberbullying, you know, was crying all the time.
This is like listening to a story.
And the problem is that they couldn't take it to like a teacher. because
This is like listening to somebody tell a story that they don't even know where it's going.
What do you mean, like?
But they've gone
That's
too far
exactly.
in.
That's
that they
exactly
can't
what's
stop.
happening. The problem is that they couldn't take it to a teacher.
No, and
because
I said it's
cyberbullying.
like that because you know where this is going.
Sure. But the problem. I can't believe you got this much faith in me. The problem is that the person, the child Yang was cyberbullying was actually the principal.
Wait, Child Yang was cyberbullying
Bullying
the principal.
Yeah, while Mr. Yang was balls deep in the dead mayor.
Fascinating.
And Mrs. Yang was poisoning everyone at a bake sale.
Absolutely fascinating.
So they had to flee Connecticut, Croatia. Connecticut, Croatia. And they went to
Kinetic
Nevada.
Croatia? That's like
Kinetic
that's like
Croatia.
future Croatia.
Yeah. It's like Neo New Tokyo. It's like Neo Tokyo. It's like Kinetic Croatia.
You're gonna say Neo New Tokyo. That's like some other crazy shit.
I feel like Neo New Tokyo is actually a thing. Hang on.
Probably is. It sounds like
Neo
it has like,
New Tokyo.
Oh my fucking god. What am I oh no. Ethan, I don't like this. Ethan, this is scary.
This is like Frogger, what you're doing right
That's
now.
what I was gonna say. It's just I'm playing fucking Frogger out here.
Also, that hat is like wildly
having problems?
not on
Yes.
the model, yeah. Oh,
Listen,
it's like oh, I see. It's like moving out of sync with because of the platforms. Okay.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna do this.
But
the
yeah,
easy
so
way.
continuing with the Yang family.
Ethan, I swear to God, this story had better have a resolution.
So the Yang family had to leave Connecticut, Croatia, and they went to oh boy, I was not expecting those cars to just do a breakneck turn.
Oh, the game just completely froze for a second.
So they had to escape to Nevada,
which is also in Croatia.
which is also
And then Nevada, Croatia, I think it is.
Nevada,
specifically
Croatia.
is.
No, it's Crovada. Crovada could actually be like if you
A place.
Alex. Next time, like either of us is like having to come up with a setting for D&D, just that's a
Crovada.
good name for a kingdom. It's the kingdom of
Yeah.
Crovada. That actually
Crovada.
does
It
just
actually
sound like
that
a
honestly
place.
does is a pretty good name. Fuck you. You motherfucker, you son of a bitch. You think you're safe? You get the fuck back here. You piece of shit. You think you can be happy? Why do you deserve happiness?
But yeah, so the Yang family had to escape to the state of Croatia.
Yeah, of course.
And they moved into.
Yeah. Don't leave me hanging, Ethan. I've got to know.
Is Las Vegas in Nevada?
Yes, it is.
So they moved to Las Vegas.
Las Vegas,
Las Vegas, Croatia, where the mother started working as a card shark at a big casino. But the problem
Which casino,
is,
Ethan?
The Croatia casino.
I didn't know that did that.
The problem was though that in the Croatia casino,
could you imagine a casino in Las Vegas called the Las Vegas Casino? That's interesting.
She poisoned all the cards.
I'm seeing reincorporation. I got you. Okay.
Meanwhile, Mr. Yang was balls deep in the mafia don. Child Yang was cyberbullying someone. And like saying they looked fat and stuff. And they couldn't take it to anyone because it was the chief of police.
Ethan, I didn't know Bad Rats was making you lose your mind this much. I'm so sorry. So sorry for putting you through all this.
And also, like, there's nothing wrong with Mr. Yang
Nothing's...
being balls deep in the mafia don, except, and stop me if
Yeah.
you've heard this one before, the coroner, who'd actually followed them from Connecticut or whatever the fuck.
Connecticut? All the way from Connecticut to Croatia.
Croatia, yeah.
You can never truly escape Croatia. It will find you.
You can take the Yang family out of Croatia.
Have you seen the YMS on World War Z?
Do you mind? I was telling you about the Yang family. So
Ethan, have you seen
not
YMS
the
World War
Nevada.
Z? Because Croatia's a black hole.
Yeah, Croatia's a black hole. So, oh god.
Yeah, can't touch the green. Green bad.
So, the coroner who'd followed them all the way from Connecticut, Croatia. That was it. Connecticut, Croatia. Who'd followed them all the way from Connecticut, Croatia said, oh, he did the mafia ton like a potato. Because he had once again peeled him.
Okay. Good. I'm good.
And then, and then they had to leave. They had to flee, Croatia.
Where'd they go after that, Ethan? Where could they have gone?
They went to Coloradia.
Coloratia.
No, that's silly. Coloradia.
Coloradia.
They went to Coloradia. That just sounds like the country where cholera came from. Ah, yes, we're the poop water country.
You should know us well.
You should know us well. we spread cholera.
We're the. In fact, you might say that we're the leader of the bunch. You know us well, and we're happy to say that we're finally back to kick some tail. And with his coconut gun, he fires in spurts. And if in fact he does shoot you, it will, of course, gonna hurt.
But yeah, so they went to Croatia.
Yeah.
And they moved to Boulder City, Croatia.
Yep.
Or is it just Boulder? I think it might just be Boulder. They went to Boulder, Croatia.
I mean, it's in Croatia. That's all their real important information we need to know right there.
Croatia is a black hole.
Yeah, Croatia is a black hole.
And Mrs. Yang started working at a florist's.
Yeah, did she?
She did. Except the problem was that she poisoned all the flowers.
Mrs. Yang has a problem, I think.
And Mr. Yang, was
balls deep.
Balls
Who was he
deep.
balls deep in this time?
balls deep in the DA.
I would watch this show that you are crafting right here.
This isn't a show. This really happened.
This is a show. We can make it into a Netflix special, and everyone's gonna love it on Netflix.
And Child Yang cyberbullying. Cyberbullying someone. The problem is the thing is they this time they could have actually gone to someone. There was someone to go to because they weren't the highest authority.
But they just didn't.
They didn't for two
accepted it.
reasons. One was that it was actually the DA.
Yeah.
And they were, and as Mr. Yang found out, the DA was really subby in Boulder, Croatia. Just really subby. So he was actually into it.
Yeah.
But then
Everyone was having
as the coroner said when he looked at the DA, they done him like a banana. Because he'd been peeled, so he couldn't talk to anyone.
So they done him in like a banana.
Yeah. So, so they had to flee. And then,
yeah.
and then they went to.
No, keep it going, Ethan. I'm sitting on the edge of my seat, dude. I'll bring up the Yang family again. Here, I'll put the donkey hat on them. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Look at it. It's beautiful.
Cool.
Oh, this is the hat. This is the best one.
But actually, the thing is, Alex, there isn't any and then, because that brings them to now.
Okay.
This is them as they're fleeing from Croatia.
All right.
And that's the DA on
Croatia
his
is
head.
looking a little deserty.
That's the DA on his head right there.
Not to be confused with deserty. As in,
Oh
like,
wait,
you know,
no, sorry, I
Candyman.
forgot. They went to California, Asia.
Califadatio. Califalatio. I like Califalatio. That's the one.
And Mr. Yang was balls deep in Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, hot.
While Mrs. Yang
Was
joined.
poisoning. Oh.
No, she started working at a strip club, but she'd poisoned all of the boobs.
What was the strip club name? I want someone to be taking notes of this. I want anyone that's stuck it out this far. This is a story you have to tell your children and your children's children. So write this shit down, okay?
It's called Tartars. We got 'em. No, sorry.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
wasn't the full title,
That is
sorry.
a
Sorry.
name. I'll grant you
full,
that.
The full name of the strip club was Whoa Boy, comma Tartars, comma We got 'em! Exclamation point.
Did they start like breaking into the song from like that one fucking what was that one Christmas movie? The Polar Express, where it's like bah bah bah, we got it. Like is that like their theme song? For except it's like
no,
ta ta tas, we got 'em.
No, because they're a serious business. But
You
as I
could
said,
be serious and have a fun jingle.
she poisoned all the boobs. And Mr. Yang was balls deep in Arnold Schwarzenegger. And Child Yang was cyberbullying someone.
Yes. Yep, that
Actually,
checks
is
out.
still. This is actually the Yangs currently. The problem is they can't talk about it because the person they're cyberbullying is Walker.
Also,
Why is the annoying orange?
Yeah, I was gonna say, not to distract
Why
from your
is this
story. They
branded
just put
by
the
the
annoying
annoying
orange
orange?
in Guts and Glory. I don't know why.
I don't even like being reminded that the annoying orange ever existed, to be honest.
That's a face right there. I'm just gonna roll right past that.
Was that an annoying orange a Hegao face? Because I'm not happy about
Yeah, that's kind of what it looked like.
that. Jesus.
Yeah, fuck that kid. He deserved it, honestly.
Also, Netflix, call me about adapting the story of the Yang family because it's copyright me.
Yeah.
Not copyright me and Alex. It's copyright Ethan.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was supposed to happen. Oh, okay. I thought something had gone wrong there.
Hey Alex, you know what I call what just happened?
What?
Excellent way to kill 15 minutes of a video.
I mean, as long as you had fun.
That, Alex, you were laughing. You enjoyed that as well. Don't fucking
Yeah,
pretend.
of course. No. I mean, well, I was listening to that while I was balls deep in Guts and Glory. So.
Glutz and gore.
Gluts and Glory. Got Gluts. Uh-oh. Oh, I see what this is. Okay. Is it this one? Okay. Is it this one? Nope. That's the fake. What's the pathway? If I just gun it. Oh, that's all wrong. Oh my lord. Alright. So that's that first annoying orange. So this is safe. Do I just
you have to move
I follow
towards the
annoying
faces.
oranges.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Everyone is dancing on this map and they shouldn't be.
Did you ever watch The Annoying Orange?
Never, actually. I know I've seen clips, and I was like, yeah, it's not for me.
I used to watch The Annoying Orange.
I mean, I imagine a lot of people did.
Many years ago.
Same thing with, like, you know, Fred and those types of, like,
I didn't watch
old
Fred.
dudes. Yeah, I know, but I'm saying there's probably plenty of people that did. Like, otherwise he
Well,
wouldn't be popular.
He got a movie.
Yeah?
With John Cena in it.
Yeah.
You know,
and if that's a reward, no price is too high.
You know there's a weird shitty thing that YouTube did regarding Fred?
What's up?
After Fred's original channel actually started getting really popular, YouTube actually kicked the guy who owned the actual YouTube channel that was just called Fred, who was just some random guy. They kicked him off of that and had it redirect to the Fred channel.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I think he only had like 2 videos on it, but still. So.
Still, that's like, come on, man. Oh, I'm being blended. Corey Kenshin. What is? Are these just like reference maps? Like, I don't know, but like, I mean, I guess it's kind of looking that way, isn't it?
I don't know what the fuck Corey Kenshin is, but.
I gotta put on the best one. There we go. Here we go. Yeah, no, it seems like. Well, I was gonna say it seems like a reference to somebody, you know.
I'm gonna Google Corey Kenshin.
Yeah, go for it. I've never heard of him, but definitely seems like somebody. Ooh, I don't like these swords. Swords are scary. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, this is actually kind of cool. Okay. You know, I dig it. It's just you gotta kind of play it carefully as you're hitting those corners here.
He seems to be a YouTuber.
Is he still doing stuff?
No!
Ethan?
Seems like it.
Oh, well, cool. There we go. Hey, look at some Kenshin fish. Well,
He's an American gaming YouTuber. Mm-hmm. And apparently his fans refer to him as the Shogun himself, which explains the Japanese shit.
He's the Shogun, Ethan. You have a rival.
What?
Don't you want to be a Shogun, Ethan?
No.
Why not?
Are you basing this on the fact that my fucking owl has, like, Asian-looking armor?
Well, no, I'm basing this on the fact that you fucking love Asian culture from what I have seen. And there is no fucking way you can tell me to my face you wouldn't want to be a Shogun.
No, the Shogun's had a really bad time.
Man, you're fucking lame. I'm gonna be a Shogun. I'll take it then. I'll take the crown.
Shogun was just the guy in charge. Why'd I want to be the guy in charge? That's a lot of work. If I was going to be anything in ancient China, I'd rather be a daimyo, which, yeah, it means he's in charge in a small way, but he's also can largely just kind of be like, yeah, advisors, you run the place, I'm just gonna fuck my concubines and listen to this, like, rad
listen
music.
To Linkin Park.
I'm just gonna, you know, listen to some, like, rad Japanese, like, classical Japanese, like, music, watch some fucking kabuki theater, and continue writing the epic of the Yang family.
To Japan, Lovania, ding 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 ding.
I don't use Japan Lavalia or Katana Trussel on my stuff anymore.
Why not?
Because it's all about another Japanese thing that guy made, which is a Japanese version of Spooky Scary Skeletons.
Oh my fucking god, really?
Yeah. I started doing it for Halloween and I just think, that sounds pretty good, so I haven't swapped it out yet.
That was a map? H2O Delirious, yep, alright, now we're going to territory, I actually know a bit more. Can I, please, I need my unicorn
Who the fuck
head.
is this, then?
Survive without it. I cannot fucking... I don't know what he does, but I actually know about him. Okay, I'm using my fucking mouse. Give me my... Okay, where's my hat? Where's my fucking hat? There it is. There we go, that's what I wanted. It's impossible to do with controller. Oh, okay, just one of those things where I just die instantly. God, this unicorn is dummy thick, dude. This is actually a really cool looking map. I'm gonna die.
I preferred the other one.
I wonder fucking why.
And no one was surprised. Yeah, like... Also, just to make it clear, the equipment that my owl mascot thing is wearing is not Japanese.
Okay. Oh, well.
It's Chinese armor because he's literally a kakapo head.
Because you're evil.
A kakapo head glued onto the body of some of the artwork for Dongjua from the Total War 3 Kingdoms, who, ironically, is a bad guy.
Ethan, I know we've been down this road many a times, but I'm gonna have to ask yet again for maybe the 10,000th time. Why the fuck do you call yourself Turbo Owl and use a Kakapo?
It's now.
I'll never understand.
Do you want the honest answer? Do you want an actual serious answer?
Because I think I know the answer. Because you picked the name first and then found the Kakapo second.
I picked the name. Well, I had a list of names, and Turbo Owl came from a combination of two of them. I can't remember, and it was all adjective noun. You know, so it was all like something. Yeah,
that's
that.
like you told me that's how you like pick names.
Yeah. And the adjective noun I'd actually had was Turbo Whale. But I was trying to think what would like make good visual stuff. And I had some like, I think it was like Perturbed Owl was the owl one. And then I, was looking up images to see if I could find any like cool. And I thought, an owl would be quite fun, but I don't like Perturbed. What could I use to justify Turbo Owl? And I saw a kakapo, knew immediately it wasn't a fucking owl because it was a fucking flightless, but like it kind of resembles an owl, but it's obviously not an owl. And I just saw a clip of one like running really close to a camera. I was like, oh, that's a fucking dumb bird that kind of looks like an owl. So I just picked that, and part of it is to annoy people who would be able to recognize that it's not an owl.
Which I'd imagine anyone who knows what a kakapo is could make that
The thing is, anyone who
distinction.
knows quite a fair bit about kakapos will also get why someone might call themselves Turbo Owl if they're using image of a kakapo, because it's called the owl parrot, and, you know,
Yeah,
it's like...
it's just, yeah.
It's a turbo owl, which means it's not a normal owl, which if it's just not an owl at all, well, it kind of... But it looks like an owl. Yeah, turbo owl. Because you get that in nature. Like, you don't get turbo, but you get... Like, koala bear. It has some features that superficially resemble bears, but it's got no relation.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Same, almost like the same logic with turbo owl. It's got some fucking features that... The kakapo, it's got some features that resemble an owl, but it's not a fucking owl.
Please don't.
In summary, I had a couple of reasons for coming to the decision, but ultimately it annoys some people, and I think it's funny. Is why
Well,
kakapo.
Your goal worked.
And also just because the more I found out about kakapos, I just liked kakapos. They're just a fun animal. They're just like
you see yourself in them.
They're
Big,
fat,
dumb,
they're
flightless.
lazy. When they want something, be it when they want sex, but I extend it to when they want anything. The males just dig a hole, sit in it, and make a loud noise, which sounds like me. Genuinely, the way that the mating season works is that the females walk around, but the males just dig a hole, and the description is they boom.
Yeah.
They just sit there going like boom, boom, boom.
no, it's just be like a pathetic.
No, it's like a weirdly deep, resonant, like boom, boom. Like you know when you got like a fucking big fucking like volleyball or sort of like a big fucking inflatable ball, but it doesn't make like a squeaky. It makes like a boom. It's like quite big. Like it's resonant. It's like a resonant boom. It's like that. It's a really fucking weird noise.
Have you seen the fucking like have you heard like a shoe bill before?
I've not heard the noise they make, but they do look like they shouldn't exist, shoe bills.
They are fucking terrifying when they clank their beak together. I shit you not, sounds like gunfire.
They look, maybe you'll disagree with me, shoe bills look like someone had to design a giant bird enemy for a fantasy setting.
Yeah,
they don't look like an
that
actual
honestly
animal.
checks out. That checks out. They're fucking terrifying though.
You know
just
what?
like their beaks is just
But you know what would fucking kick the shit out of a shoe bill?
cassowary.
Cassowary.
Yeah. But you don't have to you don't have to preach to me. I fucking know, okay? Rate for yourself for a track so difficult and dangerous it makes grown men cry, but there is a way for those who persevere. The grande finale awaits. Claim your glory. Well, shit. Here we go, Ethan. I think this might be the last map.
Put the turd on his head. Do it.
Put the what?
There's a turd earlier.
Oh, is there? I want to use the unicorn because I like
Put the turd in his head.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh god.
Oh, yeah, hachi machi.
Okay, I can do this. Oh. Well, that's not very nice, is it? Hang on, there's cones here. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. They're fucking pulling some shit on me, dog. They're pulling it sneaky on. Oh! Don't do it! Don't fucking do it! Oh! Ho, 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 ho.
Look at that fucking one of the fucking rage comic faces back there.
Later, loser. I win.
Do you reckon it's possible to actually beat it properly? Like,
Probably. Is that actually the last track? Because if that is, I want to do that proper because I bet I can. That is the last one.
That is actually the last
Let's
track.
do it. Let's do it proper. Let's end out guts and glory like true men.
Like Truman.
Truman, like the Truman Show. Okay, here we go. So what I have to do is that car already coming? It is. Okay, so it's like a time limit, basically. Yeah, all right. So I just have to go fast.
Gotta go fast. Speed G's.
Easy.
Cool.
That was,
Pretty good.
a bit a little anticlimactic, but, hey, I
You
did
did
it.
it.
It was pretty good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
It's got like...
It's good. Well, Guts and Glory, I'm gonna be honest with you, this was a weird series because there was no fucking, like, actual,
You know, it's really sad that we actually completed Guts and Glory in this episode, but it still has to be called Croatia with a lowercase c and no explanation.
still has to be called Croatia, but it's just gonna have finale at the very end somewhere. Wow, so, you know what, it all starts and ends with Croatia, I guess.
Anyway, so the Yang family,
All right, so anyway, thanks. If you've come this far, I'm sorry. But thanks. This is for you, Palm. Look at that
spaghetti. Oh, sorry, there's someone called Randy Yanker.